Welcome to Clyde North, specifically my home. I'm Nicole from Energy Matters, and tomorrow I'll be getting the GoodWe ESA All-in-One home energy storage system installed by Hytech Solar. Now, I'm very excited about this, and I thought we'd go inside, have a bit of a chat about the reasons why we've decided to go with GoodWe. We've been enjoying solar savings now since late 2024. Now, even with the very low feed-in tariff of around 3 cents a kilowatt hour here in Victoria, our bills are sitting around $250 per quarter on average. Now, while that is great, much lower than what we were previously paying, it's not where we want it to be. And that's primarily due to our usage habits. Now, we have tried shifting things to daylight hours. I work from home, my husband does occasionally, but the core activity that happens in our house primarily happens either early in the morning or late in the afternoon. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're washing, kids are playing, all the devices are being used. It's not ideal, but it means that we are having to look elsewhere, and that's where batteries really come into their own. So the battery that we are looking to install tomorrow should actually eliminate our bills. But beyond that, with the help of a VPP, we will actually likely be in credit. When it was time to really sit down and consider the battery that we wanted to add to our home, my husband and I wrote a short list of the features that we were really looking for in a home energy storage system. Now, thanks to my role at Energy Matters, I am privy to all of the brands, makes and models available on the Australian market. And last year, I was very fortunate enough to be able to go and see the GoodWe ESA All-in-One system in person prior to its product launch. Now, I sat down and I spoke to the wonderful team at GoodWe, and they ran me through all of the features that were available, and it really blew me away because it actually met all of the features that we were looking for on our list. Now, number one at the very top of that list is, of course, safety. We hear about it in the news, whether it's true or not. That bit of safety kind of awareness and concern is always kind of prevalent. And so the one thing that we were really looking for is making sure that there were redundancies in place, little fail-safes to make sure that the system that we would be having installed inside or outside of our home was not going to be an issue. And of course, the GoodWe ESA has 6 layers of protection, with one of them, and I love this, being an aerosol fire extinguisher. In fact, there's one in each of the battery units. And then, of course, something not often considered is whole home backup. Now, whole home backup is offered straight out of the box with the GoodWe ESA. And what that means is that if you are opting for this, you do not need an additional gateway, which of course reduces those extra installation fees. But also the fact that it does offer whole home backup, whereas other brands on the market might offer only partial home backup, means that during a grid outage, which we've all experienced before, you can operate your house as per usual because all of the circuits on your house are actually backed up. So that might mean that when the grid goes down, you can still run your dishwasher, your washing machine, your TV, your aircon. If you do have a pool, if you're lucky enough, you can also run your pool pump. Maybe not all at the same time, depending on the capacity of your system, but that option is there compared to partial home backup. And of course, one of the things that we really wanted to make sure was that it fit within our budget. Now, whilst the GoodWe ESA is not the cheapest brand, it's certainly not the most expensive battery on the market. And it just, I think, hits that sweet spot for us. And so we are very, very excited to see what kind of savings we will see over the years. Now, when you are looking to install solar, battery, heat pump, EV charger, anything like that to your home, you will need to find an installer. Energy Matters makes that very, very easy. I filled out the form and I was contacted very quickly by Luke from Hytech Solar. Now, Luke knew at that point that we wanted to install a GoodWe battery. What he didn't know, obviously, was the size of the house. So he had a look through our bills and he quickly sized up a system according to our current and future needs. Hytech Solar have been in the industry for many, many years. They work all across Victoria installing renewable energy products. What I have loved about this is just how quickly and thorough that they have been. I cannot wait to see what the installation is going to be like tomorrow.
Yeah, hi, I'm Luke Higgins and I'm from Hytech Solar. I'm the sales manager with Hytech, and today we're installing an ESA battery on this home. We're going to be having a bit of a chat about that. Yeah, at Hytech Solar, we've got a proven track record since 2014. And while many solar companies have come and gone, we've always been around and been around there to support our customers, particularly post-installation, where I think that's most importantly what people are looking for. I think every salesperson promises everything up front, but it's that follow-up work that people are really after to make sure their system's operating as it should and getting the service and support afterwards.
Here's the ESA, fully installed, ready for the safety inspector to come out shortly-ish. It is a bit cramped here, but because we are on the side of our house, but even with this, look how much room. Because the ESA is so narrow, I love it. I am so excited. Tell me a bit more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. The boys have done a fantastic job. They've been here almost the whole day, and as you can see, it's fully installed. You'll see here you've got your 6 battery modules that go all the way down. These are all 8 kilowatts each, making up the 48 kilowatt battery. At the very top, you've got your inverter here. So essentially, like the brains of the battery. And what we find is, what comes in handy is having this little display here. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera, but we're looking at a little circle here with some lighting on it. You've got your green and your red lights indicating what the status is, and you've got some other functionality that you can work off. Of course, if you don't want to come out in the cold or the rain and read off the screen, you've got the ability to go to the app. We've always had the SEMS portal, and now we've got the latest updated version, which is the SEMS Plus app there, which can show you the comings and goings of your power, how much is in your battery, how much you're exporting back to the grid, how much you're using, etc., etc. So yeah, that's it. She's a beauty and she's quite slim, giving us plenty of room to get through. But yeah, I think it looks great, and the guys have done a wonderful job. The opportunity to find out your circumstance, which is unique to your home and your family and what you needed, we were able to go through and find the right solution. And in this case, this is, I think, the perfect battery for you guys. The installation, as you said, they've done a great, thorough job today, and it's all complete, just waiting for its independent inspection.
So that's it. That's a wrap on the GoodWe ESA All-in-One installed on my home. Now, I will start to see the benefits of this in about a week or so time after the electrical safety inspection, which is required by law across Victoria. But we know it's going to pass with flying colours thanks to the wonderful team at Hytech Solar. They were fantastic. I cannot tell you how incredible they were. They cleaned up after themselves. It's perfect. It's more than what my kids do. Thank you to Luke and the team for providing such fantastic service. If you're looking for something like this and you're in Victoria, head to hytechsolar.com.au. And of course, the ESA All-in-One system is part of a fantastic lineup of inverters, batteries, BIPV and EV chargers from GoodWe. Now you can find that on goodwe.com.au. Explore the products available. I know that I'll be on there soon having a look at the EV chargers. And finally, head to energymatters.com.au for more information about anything solar and the renewable energy industry. If you are looking to get free quotes, head on over. Plus, if you are interested in our brand new TV show, Global Energy Revolution, hit us up, have a look, energymatters.com.au. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to start reaping the benefits of this amazing unit. And I can't believe how quickly they were able to install it. We'll see you on the flip side. Thank you for joining us today.